Naval warfare played a decisive role in World War II, shaping the course of the conflict and determining control over critical sea lanes, supply routes, and territories. From the Atlantic to the Pacific, naval battles showcase the evolution of military strategy and technology, including the rise of aircraft carriers, submarines, and amphibious warfare. Key theaters of naval conflict. 1. The Atlantic Ocean. The Battle of the Atlantic, 1939 to 1945, was the longest continuous military campaign of the war. It pitted German U-boats and surface raiders against Allied convoys carrying vital supplies from North America to Europe. The Allies, employing advancements such as radar, sonar, and convoy systems, eventually turned the tide against the German Navy by 1943. 2. The Pacific Ocean. Naval battles in the Pacific were pivotal to the U.S.-led campaign against Japan. Key engagements included Battle of Midway, 1942, a decisive U.S. victory that crippled Japan's carrier fleet and marked a turning point in the Pacific War. Battle of the Coral Sea, 1942, the first battle fought entirely by aircraft launched from carriers, preventing a Japanese invasion of Port Moresby. Leyte Gulf, 1944, the largest naval battle in history, where the Allies decisively defeated Japan's navy, paving the way for the liberation of the Philippines. 3. The Mediterranean Sea. Naval operations in the Mediterranean centered on securing control of critical supply routes and supporting ground campaigns in North Africa, Italy, and Southern Europe. The British Royal Navy and Allied forces faced off against Axis powers in battles, such as the Battle of Cape Matapan, 1941, and the Campaign for Malta. Evolution of naval warfare. World War II revolutionized naval strategy and technology. Aircraft carriers. Replacing battleships as the dominant naval force, carriers demonstrated their value in projecting air power over vast distances. Submarines. German U-boats wreaked havoc on Allied shipping, while U.S. submarines crippled Japan's maritime supply lines. Amphibious warfare. Naval operations supported major amphibious invasions, such as D-Day 1944 and the island-hopping campaigns in the Pacific. Naval aviation. Aircraft became a crucial component of naval strategy, extending the reach of fleets and dominating engagements like Midway. Legacy of naval battles. Naval battles in World War II determined the outcome of the war in many theaters. Allied naval dominance by 1943 ensured the steady flow of troops, supplies, and reinforcements, while denying Axis powers access to critical resources. The conflict also marked the beginning of modern naval strategy, with carriers, submarines, and naval aviation continuing to shape maritime power in the decades that followed. By the end of the war, the ability to control the seas had solidified the Allies' path to victory, underscoring the decisive role of naval warfare in World War II.